Hello, this is Marty Ettington, and today I'd like to talk about out-of-place artifacts. Out-of-place artifacts is a fascination of mine. I've written 4 books on the topic. What is an out-of-place artifact? These are intelligently designed findings of mortars and pestles or statuettes or other things which are too ancient to have been built by human beings. These are amazing things. When I was growing up, a couple of these things had appeared and most people thought they were fakes. But now there's been so many found that you can't call them all fakes. A lot of them are well documented too. And these are items that are not only from hundreds of thousands of years ago, but some of them many millions of years old. For example, wheels with spokes and axles found in coal mines and seams of coal, or footprints, human type footprints that are many millions of years old, hundreds of millions of years old as a matter of fact. So how can these things all be possible? What is the explanation for it? The only thing I can think of is that they are a result of aliens living on Earth or descendants of aliens from millions of years ago. I've written a number of books on aliens and UFOs, and I personally think aliens have been on this planet for millions of years. And they're here today, but they're able to hide themselves due to their high level of technology. And that would be odd, except you can't just dismiss all of these out-of-place artifacts because they are real. Again, they are well documented, as well as many other sites which are ancient and we don't know how they were built. So let's talk about some of the out-of-place artifacts. One thing I found, which is really interesting, and I wrote a whole book about it, is that in the period of 300 million years ago, objects found mainly in coal seams or in sandstone were in the same time frame about 11 or 12 objects found, including an iron mask of a man with kind of bloated features. But these things all indicate that some type of civilization existed back in that time frame. A civilization which had the wheel, which had at least the technology for mortar and pestles, and able to make things, not as high tech as we are, but maybe as much as the 19th century. So these things, these civilizations really did exist back then. That's what the out-of-place artifacts that follow this dating pattern exhibit. The oldest out-of-place artifact are some metal balls that are a couple billion years old found in South Africa that definitely look like they were created by intelligent means, not just grown as crystals. So there's quite a huge age range of all of these objects that have been found, and they need more exploration. People need to make sure they document these objects as they find them and not just dismiss them. I'm not on a kick for any Bible ideas of creationism because I don't believe in that, but I do believe that these objects are real and that they really existed and were produced by some level of technology by beings that were able to do so. Who else could have done it? Maybe there were intelligent dinosaurs. We don't know. If you look at our own civilization, you can figure that 5,000 or 10,000 years from now, almost nothing will be left. Everything will have been destroyed by fire and earthquakes and all the other phenomena that go on our planet. So finding objects millions of years old means that there were civilizations that existed, probably more than one, way back in that time frame of ancient millennia when dinosaurs or even before dinosaurs existed. It's an interesting thing to ponder, and it helps open up our minds to consider these possibilities. I wish that archaeologists and anthropologists also had an open mind and didn't just dismiss these findings, and that they consider them as something that we don't know enough about, but that something happened in the past and there were intelligent beings on our planet in the past. Anyway, that's my perspective on this. I hope you'll look at my books, including my latest one, the Encyclopedia of Out-of-Place Artifacts, where I have over 54 of these objects included with the pictures and descriptions of them. And that's it. Thank you very much.